Dang it. Game capture is working so good for, like, a hot second. MTGA. There we go. All right. That'll be the only scuff for today. Thank God. I'm calling it now. Welcome back to the arena. I am Altamir Lash. And today, we're in the arena. This confused the heck out of me when it popped up. First off, slivers? I don't think so. Second off, wow, look at all these weird new cards that they're going to be introducing to the arena original set with no association to any kind of existing properties outside of Magic. I personally had a thought about that. What if there was what if instead of doing Universes Beyond stuff, they just made all this stuff in-house? What if they didn't have to slap a coat of paint on it to make, you know, $24 billion, and they could just make everything, you know, Magic? Would that stop everybody from complaining about Universes Beyond? The world may never know. Well, let's see. We got white and blue, blue and red, kill stuff. I think we can do some of these. White and blue is going to be awkward, because the deck we almost always play does not have either of those colors in it. So we may have to do some work around if we want to get that particular gold. We'll see how we're feeling at the end of everything. I just remembered there was no starting tweet for today. It's fine. We got, oh. This is going to be a really good hand, but there's no ramp in it. Still no ramp. There's ramp, but there's no green. There's both, okay. So we'll toss that, and we'll toss, that. Alright, we'll see if we can win the Mulda 5. We'll start with this bad boy. He's got blue though, so it's possible that our commander and our ramp spell are going to be countered. And let's not attack into the 2/2. So you are... okay, it's just ramp. And you are... I'm thinking this is the Sid deck. Yeah, you got to. Expand the sphere. Hope we hit. Shit. Okay, this is why I hate expand the sphere. A rare miss. Ancient Tomb might make up for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. And you have Hexproof. That is the one ability that we didn't want to see on that. Hexproof might be pretty difficult to get through. Hexproof Trample. This card was absolutely designed for Arena, and I really like the Mecha Godzilla version better. I guess we're taking 5. Wow. As much as I'd like to kill the thing, I think we need to draw cards. Oh. Yeah. Let's cycle that too. Oh my god. Brutal. We're getting shut down by one hexproofy boy. I think we're just gonna throw Ruby under the bus. Well, it's got trample. If Sid attacks, we'll block him. Probably should have double blocked you last turn. Hexproof Trample? Yeah, this is just... You're getting the perfect combination of abilities. Drakuseth. Drakuseth pretty good. We are on low life, so we're not going to be able to aggro this one down. It's going to get first strike this turn. Vigilance, okay. We could still trade with Drakuseth. Okay. It's fine. I guess we can't really be affording to losing everything. Well, it's relatively awkward. I think that we would have done much better if we had if it didn't have hexproof and we could just shoot it that first turn with the Nebula Dragon. It got the one ability that allowed it to get in for over half our life. Really unfortunate. Sure. I don't think you have a combat trick necessarily. Unless he's got like bonuses to blocking creatures or... Oh, okay. My turn. Alright. Yeah. So this actually is pretty good. So we'll take out Sid. We'll go in with these two. Trigger, trigger. We'll hit you with this. And we're gonna station with Ruby. And if they don't have a blocker or can't make two blockers, I think we win because 2 forms of evasion. Plus, technically, we could animate Pinnacle Kill Ship if we really need to. Alright. That's not enough. That's pretty good. All in. And he doesn't let us do the damage. You know, at that point, you could just take it. Like, I didn't even do more stuff that I could have dirtled around with. You could just take the damage because there are achievements for that. You jerk. I'm looking forward to later in the week because for the Thursday stream, I've got a hand cam that I'm really looking forward to. I got this old Lego skull, and I actually bought a lighting kit, a third-party kit, so after we're done putting together the model, we can string it up with lights. Bristly Bill, oh no. We got the ramp. This... Yes. We can actually play a control deck if we need to. Thanks to your braid. Which, you know, we might need to do because Bristly Bill. And then, yep. If you put both of them on Bill, he would have been outside of our range, but at 3, we can still deal with him. Death Touch, okay. That is an instant. So we'll wait for our opponent to play a land, and then we'll abrade the Bill. Sure. Interesting. Oh, yeah, sure. That dude. Taking one more damage than if we hadn't held on to it, but I was kind of hoping that he would play into it the other way. So if we do this, then we can also do this. We'll discard the Vastwood Surge. We're going to need to shift gears from control into aggro pretty quickly. Luckily, Vorinclex should be able to do that, since we slowed down Bill by a little bit. Unfortunately, that ankle biter, it's going to give me problems, I'm sure. We could Ice Till this turn and get 2 land drops. I think that's the play. No attacks, thank you. I'm pretty sure that's game because I can't really stop them now that they have the Railway Brawler online and I'm not ahead already. Because their stuff just gets to keep growing. And mine does not. You can have Ruby. A little bit of a dumb mistake in my opinion. I wouldn't have attacked with Bill. I would have held on and used his ability next turn. But hey, that's just me. I guess our opponent doesn't really need to do all that much. Alright, so we have a Vorinclex. 2 forests, which is no attacks. Man, remember when things used to have walls? Whoa. I don't really have any artifacts or enchantments, so it's probably haste. If I were to take a guess. Gonna pay into that? I would. I'd pay the 1. Do I run Burn the House Down in this deck? It doesn't stop the sailback, but it would wipe the board, which would be pretty neat. Our opponent's really got to think about this choice. Oh yeah, that was a... I would definitely have taken that. In they come. Well, we got, you got trample? No. So we'll toss you under the bus, and we'll also block that. Yeah. Not a lot we could do once we fell behind. Bristly Bill is a very good commander. You know what I could do? Ruby. Change avatar. We're feeling Vivian. And I still don't have any companions. And for sillies... Hey, Vivian. Alright. Back to what we were doing. Oh, an alchemy commander. This man likes his squid stuff. This is gonna be a no. This is so close to being good. Holy shit. If I could pick up, like... Ancient Tomb, why aren't you a mountain? Nope. Sure. We'll toss back, triple... Well... Calamity's just not good on its own. That's the problem. They got them bling sleeves. I have a friend in my regular play group who also simps for the Wandering Emperor. Fornist. Ruby. It's a mountain. Do you want to pay 1? Sure. Yeah, we'll pay 1. Discarding... I guess Groundswell. No ducks. You got it, bud. Hey, look, a forest. Gross. Jellyfish. Yep. Yep. Nothing much I can do about that. Can stop you from targeting my commander, but... don't think we have any land destruction in this deck. We're far too concerned with making our 2-mana 2/2s. How about no? You jerk. Oof. Yep. Well, I think our opponent's got this, because we don't have enough board wipes to deal with this. Our opponent cannot click attack all. Nope. Yeah, no, that's, the plan did not come together. We're trying to drop our MMR, I guess. But what if we did... what if we didn't get steamrolled by a combination of bad hands and, incredible opponents? Can you stop? How about that? Ma. Is that better on the tracking? Hopefully. I don't know why. Sometimes the PNG 2 Plus is a little bit wonky. Sarkon, Soul of Flame. No plan. Oh man. Circuitous route, no red. Let's, I think that there is at least one artifact. Do we have no uncommons? Okay. Don't have... This is awkward, because I would like to have some of the artifacts that tap for 2, I guess. But we don't have any, and they're all uncommons, and we can't craft uncommons right now because we're poor AF. Because I would like to replace at least... expand the sphere, but probably more. I want, like, Hedron Archive and Rune Card Obelisk at least. Alright. Yargle and Multani. Well, I'm sure that they can find a way for 18 power to do something. What I can't find is a fucking mountain. Where are my mountains? Did I bother to include any? Okay, we're just gonna... there. Ice Still Explorer is adjacent enough to an actual ramp spell that we'd want. Ruby, get in for one. It's possible that Ruby just doesn't survive the turn. Aww. Ooh. Our opponent has a plan. And that plan is murder, apparently. Take that action, get my mountain. We didn't draw removal of any kind, so our opponent's just gonna dump their deck / hand. Do you have Death Touch? No. Our opponent apparently has a critical mass of lands, though. Is this a combo? Do they have haste anywhere? Is trample? Yeah, it does. Well, if you can't give it haste, then what is the point? I think most of our opponent's deck is forests or swamps of the basic variety. Yeah, I don't think we can deal with that. What has happened to Brawl? We can't even make it to turn 4. Technically, there are 2 cards in this deck that get me out of this. We could do Ugin, and we could do Meteor Golem. If we draw either one of those, I think our opponent folds. So we have our out. We just need to wait for them to start twiddling their thumbs. Wonder how close to decking they're gonna get. Man, if we had a target player draws X cards, we might be able to ruin this man. Is Concordant Crossroads legal in this format? Because if you just show me the all creatures gain haste, then we could be done here. Maybe they haven't drawn it yet. I wonder what our opponent does if they don't top deck the Avacyn. Do they just scoop? Because it's clear that most of their deck is that. They probably just mulligan down to, whatever. That's awkward. Hey, it's a Meteor Golem. Take 3, knave. Woo! Oh man, I'm gonna learn how to clip just to clip that shit. Oh man. Highlight of my career. I'm so glad I was recording. Let's fucking go! Also, apparently there were 3 cards in my deck that could deal with it because Bahamut existed. Oh yeah, I think I can put in this one after last stream. I'm excited to play it. Sure. First, let's not hurt ourselves more than is necessarily required. Did I say hello? Oh. Get in there, Ruby. You were a 4/4. Okay, that's going to be an issue to deal with. Alright, this is the last turn the starting room is going to come in, so... I think the one that we want is actually Primeval. And we'll grab that, I actually have a more red requirement right now. Primeval has to attack is the thing. Alright, oh, let's see. Let's get the DT. Discarding Nebula Dragon. Drop Arid, turn that, get in there. We'll get the Forest. Up, up. Dirtly, dirtly, dirtly do. Makes sense. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, no, we can do. Not Bahamut, not Portal. I think it's Meteor Golem. Get rid of that guy. Get in there! Get rid of the Forest. I don't think our opponent can cast their commander yet.
Neither monsters nor gods extend. May justice bring us peace.
Yeah, let's bargain. Artifact enchantment thing. We'll sacrifice the Meteor Golem. We'll go ahead and get that, and sure. We'll send him in Elspeth's way, because that's just an attack trigger. And get another mountain.
Torments haunt me still.
Our opponent's doing math. They're thinking about it. They got their land drop.
Strike evil where it stands.
Boom. Get my mitotic slimes. You get your cloud. With the Belt of Giant Strength, unfortunately. What can you do? You got trample? No. Get my oozes. We'll spin the Atali wheel. Hey, we'll take those. Wah wah. We're good. We got them control elements online. And see, attacking was, in fact, the best thing we could do. Get all that. We are still short. We can open this pack, but then we gotta win another game for the other one. There's an uncommon. Dawnsire. Oh. Oh. The rest of this is relatively worthless. Alright. We want to get rid of expand the sphere, and we're gonna get the 4-drop. Dang it. Dang it. Come on. Okay. Rune carved, I think. Ring. Let's see. Ring would allow me to tap random stuff. That's actually not bad. Because then I could just tap down a blocker and go in for lethal at some point. Cool, we like that. Bump 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 bump. Oh, that's a cooler Vivian. Well, it has all the elements of a good hand. It's got 2 lands that aren't the same. It's got a 4-drop that gets us lands, and then it's got stuff to do after that. This is the best hand we've opened with. Man, everybody's helloing. Ah, shoot. Wouldn't it be nice if we could do stuff? You already said hello. I'm not saying it again. Oh, our opponent has a kill spell. Who could have seen it in the Yargle Glutton of Urborg deck? Well, our opponent let us untap, so here we go. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Interesting. If we do that, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not enough to do anything. But it would be really funny. They are tapped out. We have to. Because you can tell that they can bring it back. Yeah, that would have been good. Okay, missed the land drop, so we're just going to Primeval Titan. Which dies. Luckily, I'm using it to ramp, not to actually get ahead. Let's take that action, though. So we're gonna get these 2. Forest. Forest. Yeah. Yeah. Haha. Arid Archway has no downsides if you tutor it up and haven't played your land that turn. I think Copperhost Crutcher into epic proportions might be the best. Primeval Bounty, though. No. Hexproof, motherfucker! Get in there for a 3. Because even if they make a sack, we sack Ruby. Command tower. Hey-ya! Hey-ya! Alright, our opponent can no longer pay life to do things. There goes our life. Luckily, does our opponent have the kill spell? I think that they do. Does Ruby die? Because Ruby has haste. And the opponent's at 1. When the math just maths. Add it to the list of times where Ruby having haste becomes extremely relevant. We saw Yargle for a hot second, and then just never came up again. I don't remember what this lightning does. But we got stuff to do. Yeah. What do you do? Oh, okay. Why is everybody so polite today? Gosh, makes me feel so rude. Yeah, you go ahead and have that, opponent. Oh, sweet. Yeah, that's gonna be really good. Alright, so our opponent did in fact guess what's going to happen. We didn't top deck another land that we can use, which is awkward. Yeah. We should definitely keep up all of our mana in case we need to do stuff, because our opponent's in all the colors to deal with me. Scry 2. You got it, bud. One mana 1/2. What is this game coming to? Oof. Yep. Alright. Map the Frontier isn't as good because we already got the Arid Archway. Primeval Herald, though, might be worse, so let's just map. Because then we can get this, and we have a high red requirement that we have not met yet. Pop! Next, no attacks in turn. Because you're a... Oh, it's a 3/4. Oh, no. Why does all of your thing have 4 toughness? Yep. Do we block? We can. Oh yeah. The hexproof. Once again, rearing its ugly head. Drakaseth. No attacks. God, hexproof is so fucking good. Hexproof and 4 toughness, like, what are the odds? What a strange deck our opponent has. Uh-huh. You're hexproof, not indestructible, so if you attack into Drakaseth, like... Boop, boop, boop. Todic Ultimus. Herald. Take action. We're gonna get a forest. Hey look, our opponent gets to land tax again. That looks like it should be a Warhammer card. Okay. Opponent's kind of running out of cards to play. All they got is a Zergo. A Zergo that probably isn't going to attack. What's on top? What could I possibly see? Calamity? Done. Sack 3 creatures, idiot. Yeah. Ah. Get that last force into play. Boom, boom, boom. Haha. Sage of the Fang. Put a +1/+1 counter. Renew. Put +1/+1 counter, then double the number of +1/+1 counters in the creature. Cool. Sounds good for a milling +1/+1 counter deck. But for me, no. Still no uncommons. We gotta finish these quests. We've only been playing for an hour. No plan. Ice Till is, I think, good enough. We need to get a braid out of here. It's so awkward into our curve. Is that another Sid? No, Geese and Jarl. Okay. Oh, your own. Nice. Look out, everybody. We got a badass over here. No attacks. We got something in our hand. That comes into play tapped, so new. Phew. You have Death Touch? No. Okay. Om num num. Eat him. You got 8 with a combat trick. Really like to draw some more lands now, please, deck. Unfortunately, Geese and Jarl for a 4/4. Stitch a Supplier. I don't want to abrade that. Fleshbag Marauder. Makes sense to me. Do we braid that? Yeah, sure. Like I said, it's really awkward otherwise. Holy shit! Our entire deck is based around ramping and we can't draw a land. Exploit yourself? No, I didn't think so. Our opponent's like, wait, I've seen this before. Hold on. Pause. Well, that's not nice. Yeah, no blocks. I'll take 6. That's fine. I'm still winning. Sure, but does your entire plan fold to Nebula Dragon? He's a zombie. I thought so. There are opponents in desperation. They paid 4 mana to draw 1 card. Finally, a flippin' land. Do no land? Oh my god, we do. Here, have another one. Gee, mini Christmas. Let's play Gladiolus. We'll go ahead and get the Arid Archway, I guess. That. Return a land. That forest. Yeah. You fool! I had it all along! Grimgrin. I wish this had different art. It's not my favorite. Whoa. Our opponent has zombies. Dear God. And our opponent has no way to deal with flyers. Nice, nice. Good pull, good pull. Oh, we got some gold. We got the gold for some packs. A pack. We killed our opponent's creatures. We sure did. Wow, that makes sound. Packs. We got, I think that we want... How much of Edge of Eternities have we collected? I think we're gonna grab a mythic pack. Screw it. Let's go. Because then we get a golden pack as well. Alright, golden pack is... Inevitable Defeat. Reluctant Role Model. Cosmogoyf. By the way, the flavor text of this one is funny because it's Achan's Run. It's the Lurgoyf. Yeah. We got Beyond the Quiet, exile all creatures and spacecraft, sure. And Kefka, Court Mage. Interesting. This is actually a card that I don't think I have on any account. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Double Mythic Pack. Mana Confluence. The End Stone. Ooh. Technically, both of these are playable in my deck. I just don't know if I want to take 1 damage for a 2-color deck. Then again, there have been many a time. Hmm. I haven't seen an Endstone deck. How did I cast a white or a blue spell? I cast a black spell. White, it was the God Slayer from the Titus deck when we dropped Itali. Got it. Yeah, we just need to cast more red stuff. Tiamat. There's no plan. I like both of these cards, but we don't have... Does Ancient Tomb count as the ramp that we need? Not for a 7-drop. Okay, yep. That's good enough. Good enough. wish that there was a Start Your Engines card that tapped for either red or green, because I would put that in. Just to be able to drop it into Ruby Ping for 1, just to get the ball rolling. Here's the thing though, we didn't draw a land. Goodbye, Encroaching Dragonstorm. This is awkward. If we miss another land drop, there's not really any point in playing. Especially if our opponent's not actually doing stuff. Okay, well, that's... Sometimes the shuffler just decides to give you the middle finger. No, I did not. Do you know why? It was because there was no third land. At least Ruby counts as a red spell. The Necrobloom. I know that this deck has an infinite combo in it. Absolutely not. I don't think so. Key to the Archive, but no green. Do we want to hold on to it for Lightning Bolt? It's got a 4-drop 2/7? No. Invasion, yeah, we'll keep that. So we'll ditch that and the slow removal. We'll keep the fast removal. Mulling to 5 isn't the worst thing in the world, so... Our opponent keeping the Ash Barrens and playing it like that. That's my invasion. Who's got the Tireless Tracker? Well, you know what we got? Removal. That is the perfect curve. Our opponent has the Necrobloom. You know what we got? Removal. Pop. Sometimes everything that you have has removal stapled onto it. Ooh, what's that? Oblivious Bookworm. Beginning of your end step, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card unless a permanent enter the battlefield face down. Or if you turn a permanent face up this turn. Okay. We have an uncommon. Which means we should consider the following. Rune Carved Obelisk. And then we'll take out a Braid, because as useful as that is, it's just a little awkward. And we'll have less non-games if we have another way to get 2 mana. Uh-oh, Swiffer Weftwinder. I've seen this one pop off before. So we got Map, which is good. Take 1, fool. Having Map the Frontier, Bristling Backwoods, and Arid Archway in the opening hand is silly. just get in there. Take one. Yep. We have to starting town this turn or else we lose it. Yep, our opponent is ramping as well. I like how we both have this gentlemanly agreement to not do stuff until stuff. Should have tapped the backwoods. That's fine. We don't need that. Bip. We don't attack into that. We just have our own 2/4. Luckily, Dryad of the Elysian Grove and Bloom Tender aren't giving him mana positive, because they're both green, but if he plays a non-green card, then Bloom Tender taps for 2. That will make it tap for 3. There's the wet white. Celebrations. Removal. Okay. We'll just go in for 1, 2. Yeah? Even better! No, we want that one done first. Because of the colors. So Bloom Timber taps for less. Well, that's awkward. Yep. We will get... I guess Temple of Abandon's fine. So we'll give our commander that. Scry that to the bottom. We need more gas. We've got lands. Suck on 9/10. Yeah. Got him. We have one card that can deal with Sliver Hive Lord, and it's Ugin. I think our opponent has us now. Hive Lord too strong. Nothing we can exactly do about that. Goodbye, Ruby. I didn't see no hate, trample sliver. Bad? I don't think we can really throw anybody under the bus at this moment. Our opponent has a stick, and I'm not sure what it is that they've got. They might be on full control, but... in my expert opinion, they're just trying to piss us off. If we block with the Cinderheart Giant, there's a 1 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chance that we hit their Bloom Tender. One in 7. Okay. Oh, no Exalted. Oh, okay, we're going for Exalted. Oh, no. Up. Up, we're going for Exalted. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah. 1 in 8. Bloom Tender. Let's go. Oh. Like I said, Ugin isn't out, technically. We're just getting to the part where, like, they're getting so far ahead. And we don't actually have any ways to deal with it. Hour of Devastation is probably a card that we should consider investing in. There they go. Nope. Okay. Cool. So we can survive that. We can... It's not really much more we can set up that doesn't trade. So we'll throw Ruby under the 8/8. We'll throw Meteor Golem under the 7/7. And then we'll block the first sliver with these two. Oh, we're taking 6. Sure. We did the best that we could. Yeah, it's not really going to do it. Haha! Your mana. I don't think we're gonna get there. We should die this turn. But we did, in fact, get it back. You know what else we got? Oh, another uncommon. We got enough to buy a mythic pack. Let's go. Sulfera. Neat. We've been collecting for a while. I wonder if there are any standard brawl decks we could reasonably build. Probably not. Like, who'd we commander with? Who's a good budget? We need something that can just do stuff. Tetiova just does stuff. Kefka probably wants a lot of mythics. Alright, we're just gonna do some Tetiova business. Landfall nonsense. Bushwhack's fine. 2/2 bird. Yeah. I'll feel tapped. Sure. Alright. Yep. I'm just gonna grab all the landfall stuff. Doesn't matter. It's a Tetiova deck. We got that. Starting town. Arid Archway is probably fine. Yeah, we're gonna need those. Landfall. And for each opponent, tap up to one target counters, put X stun counters on each of those for any, you gain X life, or X is the number of non-basic lands. We're not really playing that many non-basics, though. Put a land card on the battlefield tapped, that's good. Return the rest of the bottom of the library. Exile target creature from the graveyard. Sure, graveyard hate, why not? We can do commons. We've got commons. Spring Bloom. It's a dragon, but it's not good. Is Tetiova even, like, worth it? I'm not even sure if it is. We're just going to load it up with counter magic. We'll just stop people playing their commanders. That's 61 cards out of 60, so we'll look at the top end of this. Sad robot. Alright, and this will allow us to do the white and blue spell. It's not going to be super efficient, but we'll see how good the Vtuber is just in the wild. There's no green in this, but we do have a bushwhack, so... Would bushwhack be very good for Ruby? Because we can do it on the turn Ruby comes down to kill a 1/1. Or to correct mana. I think that might be worth it. TBH. Fuck your lands. It's a really slow Saz Chocobo. Our opponent could just Marina here, and we don't have the Syncopate for it. Oh, that's rude. Prevent all combat damage. This isn't combat damaged. Oh, that'd be a good card for here. What's the other half of that? Manifest Dread for 6? That's awful. How many lands do we have? Downside my ass. You seem to have wanted that. Therefore, I don't want you to have it. Also, what are lands? I've never met that guy. Yep. Because I can't draw basics. My deck is 40 lands, and I've drawn like 2. We could do that. We could also do that. We could just drop Tatiova and see if they have removal. No attacks. As much fun as applying the pressure is, deck, please. I don't know if birthing you is what made you upset, but I'm sorry. Whatever it is that I've done to offend you and your great ancestors. I don't know if our opponent has played this deck before. Because they need to read every card in it. Uh-huh. 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 I'm gonna scream. What is wrong with you? I don't think I'm gonna attack with that. For some reason. And of course our opponent has the Mistrise Village, so they could, in fact, just hose our attempts to interact. They're thinking about it. Will they do it? If they do... Okay. They only have 3 mana, though. Sure. Never would have seen that coming. I would probably trade. Okay, so that is when you next cast a creature, it enters with additional +1/+1 counter on it. Sure. Let's get that online. Let's throw down you. Boop, boop, boop. Trigger. Trigger, trigger, trigger. No attacks. What's your third? Draw a card if you control the creature with the greatest power. I do not. Not anymore. Unfortunately, Marina has a special room in there that just wins the game if she has enough rooms unlocked, I think. It's like 10 rooms or some shit. You try and keep up interaction. And what do you get for it? Which was destroy all creatures power 3 or greater. I'll throw that Tatio over the zone. That's an 8/8 flyer with hexproof. Yep. We'll put it on that. Trigger, 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 trigger. No attacks. Your thing's bigger. I wonder what our, the tapping system... Well, I guess I did play the forest last. Not much that we can do, and our opponent can just make sure that everything doesn't happen. What's that? You re-attack, target attacking creature gains double strike? Yeah. I've considered that one for Ruby before. Ew. That's a lot of damage! Glacier Godmog? I think we got there. Vigilance haste. Boom, 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 boom. Oh man, I'm glad I stuck with this game. That one turned around real quick. Tetiova, what a hell of a card. Alright, so I've already learned some stuff about the deck. It's an uncommon. We don't have an uncommon. Sure. Ooh, that's That's the only destroy all in these colors? What about return all? River's Rebuke would be good, but no wild cards. Return all attacking creatures. No uncommons, though. Well. Ooh. Draw? I've seen this do stuff. I guess we do just have stuff from previous that we could slide in here. Yeah, I don't think we need that. I don't think we need that. That was super annoying to draw. Should probably have other removal, but yeah, let's ditch that, and we gotta ditch one more thing. I don't know. Sure. What did I just get rid of? Oh no. Oh no. I got rid of something. That was a big something, wasn't it? So, we could just... Ah, Glacier Godmaw. Yeah, no, we need that. That card wins games! Or game, you know. It does stuff, I guess. Oh my god, make it go away. That's a mana dork. See if our opponent wants to trade. They probably do. Humans? Red. Okay. Can't play Tatiova yet, but guess what we can do? Play Tatiova. Oh, you little puppy. With the red string of fate. No! Hopefully they can't do 4 damage to one thing. Surely not. Alright, our opponent knows what the Mossborn does. Arabella. Actually... that could be a fun deck. Yeah, Standard Brawl. This being the commander, of course. All of this deals with rares and mythics, which I don't have. Okay, so we need creatures. I'm just gonna get things. We'll see if we can get tokens. That's very good. Creates 2/2 cats. That could be good. More cats. Enters create a cat. Sure. Too many cats. Okay. These are 3/3s, which are too big for Arabella, but that's just a good card, I guess. When it attacks, create a saddled. Yeah. Beginning of your end step, if you attack this turn, create a ram go. Yep. Good creatures you have haste. Nah. When this creature enters, create a. Okay. Let's say. Okay. That's very good. Too big. We're getting into too big territory. Yeah. Sure. An opponent shows more lands than you, create a treasure. Too big. Alright. That's fine. Artifacts of creatures entering don't cause any. No, I think we need ours. Nope. Giada, not enough angels yet. Creature enters return up to 1. Cloud, I'm sure we can get an equipment. Oh, right. We're looking at the creatures. That's a good equipment. Ooh, mobilize. Any common mobilize cards? Nope. Got 48. Token generation. No. We'll do some removal. Exile. Target. Yep. Good. Ooh, that could be really good. Exile target. 5 damage to target creature. Exile with 1 target equipment attached to that creature. If it would die, exile it. Nah. 4 damage to target creature planeswalker. If it would die, nah. Enters exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls. This enchantment enters. Create a 1/1. Ooh, mercenaries. Yeah, that's a common. It's too big. No. Spell each turn, create a mercenary. Yeah. The goblins you control have priest. Maybe for outlaws. X, we don't have uncommons. Ah, one of these is an uncommon. Unfortunate. How about destroy target? Equal number of creatures you control, that's good. Stroke of midnight is good. Sure. Destroy an artifact or enchantment's good. Timely malfunction's good. And we're done. Let's see how bad this deck ends up being. This is pretty quick deck construction, though. Hopefully the shuffler decides that we're not a threat. Oh dear, we're gonna die to a superior of the same thing, sure. Here's an Arabella. Squeaky. Unfortunately, we're both in all of the colors required to deal with the other guy's bullshit. Ah, and they're an heir apparent deck. Sure. Just gonna get in there for some damage, some life gain. They got that other heir apparent. No. Good idea. Our opponent knows they will trade, and our trade at this moment goes very well for us. Credit food token for the first time. Okay. Just slam down Arabella. No attacks. We attack by attacking with Arabella. Oh, that's awkward. think that that's the only way that we can deal with it, so yeah. Bunnies! Boom! 8. Unfortunately, we had to use the Season of the Burrow. My plan was to let it die, and then Season of the Burrow brings it back. And we can't hardcast you, or else I would. Can do Cat Collector and Taiwakin. Get in there. Trade Goblin for Goblin. See, this is why we run that one case that allows you to exile one thing and then all related ones out of the deck. But that's in black, so... But this is, in fact, how you do that. Yeah, let's, Hey, yeah. Our opponent's like, it's 1 damage. Intern. The cycle of goblins continues. Wait for it. We don't want to actually give them the attack trigger. Have a human. We got to 40 life. Okay. This is good. Send in the clown. We gotta get that raid trigger in. There's no reason not to. Ha! We somehow managed to pull it off. The real Power 9. What the heck? What achievement did I just get? Control creature with exactly 9 total power at the beginning of your end step. Huh. Ah, that would explain that one guy having a Yargle deck. Oh, that explains that other guy's deck. Oh. The choice isn't whether to eat, but when to stop. That is no choice at all. Almost there. We don't have Yargle, do we? We do. Do we have the, what was that card? It's like a 7-drop green. We don't have Yargle and Multani. But do we have the, what is it, Umberwald? Something? No. Oh no, it's not the commander. Yeah, Cultivator Colossus. We don't have it. Okay. Well, I'm just glad that we could win that one game. That was fun. We had possibly the best game we've ever had today. I might actually change the thumbnail at some point so that it includes that game. But yeah. That'll be it for today. Have a good evening, everyone, and hopefully I will see you guys tomorrow for Expedition 33. Bye.